I'm Sonia. I've been widowed 3 years tomorrow, actually. I found out about First Light 6 months into my journey. I found out through friends who I kept saying, because I had great support, but I needed to meet other people that knew what this felt like, being a younger widow. So they sent me a link to the project that you did. So I looked at that and I was like, this is exactly what I need. I found out about the camp, but I couldn't go to the first one. So I reached out and asked, does anybody catch up? I need to meet people, face to face, and that's how I found out about the catch up. So bravely went to my first one, and as soon as I got there, I knew I'd met my community and people that just got it. I just looked at them all and went, yes, this is where I need to be, and I haven't looked back, because they get it. They're going through exactly what you're going through, and you can look at them and you say, I look at my husband in photos and he's there next to me, but he's not here. And they're like, yeah, it's like you've lost your right arm. And that's exactly, they say words and things that I could say. Yeah, the connection is unbelievable. I was actually really excited to go because when I went to the first catch up, the camp had just been on actually, and they spoke about the camp. I sat next to Ellen and she said things like, because when you lose somebody, as you know who you are. Do you go back to before you met that person? But it's like, no, because I'm older, I've been married, I've got children. And she said it's like you become a different version of yourself. And just hearing what they were saying, I was just like, I really need to go to a camp. So yes, I was actually excited, nervous, and I knew it was going to be overwhelming because a lot more people there and things like that, but I got so much out of it. The one thing that sticks out to me, one of the workshops I was in was, I can't remember who it was, but she has been divorced and widowed. So she went through the differences of those, because at my husband's funeral, my husband's friend came up and they're divorced, and she said, I know what you're going through, because her husband divorced her. And I said, I know that you're grieving, but I'm sorry, it's not the same. He's still here, and there's that 1% chance you could get back together. And she's like, no. I said, but there is. I said, he's still the father of your children. Mine's gone, he's not here. And so it's different. So she pointed those out, so I remember that. And the whole, different after you. You become a different version of you, even if you don't want to. And the whole, you can find happiness. Like, there was no way after I lost him, I thought, this is it, this is my life now, I'm going to be sad for the rest of my life. I don't know how I'm going to pick myself up. I made myself because of my children. And but you do. So I did learn a lot, and I've grown so much from being in this community, like so much, in a good way, a really good way. Like, tomorrow's the day, and I had a horrible trigger last night, and I've come here and I'm like, I need to be with my people because they just get it. So the second one for me was about maybe meeting somebody, because there was no way. He was my person, my soulmate, my everything, and I was just like, no way. People are like, friends are like, you should, you're a great person, Sonia. And I'm like, oh, no way. But I started thinking about it, and I was like, went through the workshops. So I did the love after loss and the dating after loss. I got so much out of that. So I know next year's going to bring something different, because I'll be further in my journey and I'll know what I need from that. Some people don't know what to say to you, and they think they're helping, but I think it's them making themselves feel comfortable. So I'm learning from my community that, just how to handle that type of situation. So it's completely changed my journey, meeting everybody in this community. I'm so grateful, so very grateful. Well, one of the widows I knew her, or of her, in my school community, and she's very introvert and just finds it very overwhelming. So I actually went and picked her up and said, I'm going. I know we haven't met, but I'm happy to come and pick you up. And she even came to camp. I mean, she's not even a year into her journey. I don't know how she did it. And she found it overwhelming, but I know she's very grateful and glad that she has. So somebody that is an introvert, that's like got to meet some new people, it was a lot for her. So I would encourage people to even reach out online and say, like Leslie did, she put, I really want to come along, but I'm very nervous and overwhelmed, but I know I need to meet other people that know what this feels like. Be brave and And just once you're there, you will just breathe and go, okay, they get me. And I'm so grateful that I found this amazing community. I really am. So thank you. We wish we weren't here, but we're grateful that we have this.
Yeah.
So, okay, now I'm going to grab a tissue.